Next question is, what does it mean to take up your cross? A lot of different ideas on this question. Some religions make it that you should do something physically difficult to be carrying a cross. Some feel it's something you got to give up. Some feel it's, somehow you got to earn some merit points with God in some way to carry a cross. But really, carrying the cross was what Jesus did, because he asked the Lord in the garden when he was praying before he was to be crucified, is there any other way? And God said, this is the only way. So really, carrying your cross is being obedient to God. What is it that God's asked you to do? Life has all kinds of opportunities to do it our way, to do it a way that's not God's way. Carrying your cross, simply this, is being obedient to God. Did God tell you to give to someone? Then you should give. Did God tell you to be nice to someone? Well, you need to be nice. Did God tell you to forgive someone? Well, you need to forgive them. Whatever it is God's asking you to do, that's carrying your cross. It's really not complicated. The suffering Jesus suffered, he suffered in obedience to God. It said he suffered in every way possible. And it all came down to one thing. He left heaven as the Son of God and came to earth to be a man, to be human, and to suffer by doing absolutely perfectly in every temptation. He did not sin, but he did the will of God. And he's come to say to us, I'll help you. I'll be with you. That in your difficulties, in your sufferings you go through doing the will of God. See, the easy way seems like is not doing anything to follow God, just to do your own thing. Well, that has its own kind of suffering, but that's another point. See, that is the easy way. The Bible says it's wide is the way to destruction, but narrow is the way to salvation, because the easy way isn't the wide way. It's the wide way. The difficult way, the way of suffering, is the narrow way. You're choosing to follow God. You're choosing to do the things he says to do, his way. And in so doing, you become more like Christ, because you go through sufferings like he went through. And we have an advocate, Christ Jesus, to forgive us when we fail. But we need to get right back on track and keep carrying our cross by being obedient servants of the Lord. Amen.